every day I go on Twitter to just see what you guys are up to and see what you're thinking. Whether I respond or not, I'm watching all of you, and they know that. They think I have a secret account,
They
but they're just
do. I've seen that.
so obvious.
Hello everyone, hope you are well. I'm your host, Jane Ash, the keeper of historical things of historical value to historical switches. The clip you just heard in the intro was a warm-up for today's episode of Twitter Stories, which is called Storm and Fury. There'll be more interviews later, but first, let's do a recap. You may recall from the last episode of Twitter Stories on the 3rd of November 2021, blue balloons descended upon Hulu's HQ in the US. This all happened during a time where fans were live tweeting gifs and pictures of blue balloons at Hulu in a bid to save our show. Both fans and cast reacted amazingly well to the event and took to Twitter to show their appreciation. I also reported on Motherland for Salem billboard's quest to raise $3,000. It now stands at $4,180 at the time of editing this video. There has been a snag with booking billboards for Christmas, but hopefully we should get some things sorted by January 2022. We do, however, have some good news. The large billboards weren't our only plan of attack. We have street-level posters approved and paid for and should be displayed in various locations around New York. I will hopefully be able to include them in the next episode of Twitter Stories as soon as footage becomes available. So watch this space. As promised, I will now take you on a historical journey back to the 30th of October 2021.
I'm so happy to be on a team with you guys. I love you. Every day I go on Twitter to just see what you guys are up to and see what you're thinking. Whether I respond or not, I'm watching all of you, and they know that. They think I have a secret account.
Honestly, who in their right mind would even suggest such a thing? It's slander, it's poppycock, utter nonsense. At this point, I really couldn't be sure if Taylor had seen this specific tweet or not.
Whether I respond or not, I'm watching all of you, and they know that.
Are we really being watched? Time to test that theory. So, the day of the interview, I tweeted this and tagged Taylor for the very first time since coming to Twitter. I hadn't been using the platform for very long and I was pretty much a noob at everything. So the next day when I checked my notifications, look what I found.
I am. I'm so... You give me way too much credit. Just let me assure you, you really make the work easy for me. I click on someone's username, and then I scroll down a little, and they're like, they just don't at me. And I'm like, guys, you make it so easy. And they're tweeting at someone else, and they're like, don't tell Taylor. I'm like, I'm tagged in this. And so I click on that, and I'm like, what are they talking about? What are they talking smack on? It's like a picture of me or Amalia dressed as Twilight characters or something. And they're like, scare them away. Don't show them this. And I'm like...
I found this part of the interview very informative and pretty funny. Personally, I did not know that even if you don't tag someone, but someone earlier on in the thread did, then you become a link in the chain of notifications. Everyone has their own personal timelines, and anyone can read them. Time to show you some cast reactions to the Motherland Fort Salem billboards and the spree balloons.
I love it.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Yes.
So we talked a little bit about the fans. So this show means the absolute world to the fans. I'm not sure if you know, but fans have currently donated over $2,000 to get billboards put up in Los Angeles and New York through December, promoting the show before season 3.
Guys?
Yeah, it's madness. There's fan art, there's Twitter campaigns, there's videos. Even if you don't see all of it, the fans are fighting so hard to get you guys moved to streaming. They're fighting with storm and fury right now, just hurricanes just all over the shop, just really, really getting people moving. Because obviously the fans are going to hear all of this, are there any messages that you want to send to the fan base?
I can't. Thank you. Please don't spend money on that, guys. Donate it somewhere that it means something to you. Please don't spend money on us. It's you're
But I think they're doing it because the show means so much to them, you know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
beautiful. The being vocal is the biggest step we can take. That's really what they listen to, is just persistence. If we're really fucking annoying, someone might hear us. Is what it's my life motto, you know?
Same, honestly. Just keep talking.
Yeah, so I just like I'm so emotional swung right now. The fact that people take time out of their day and money that they've worked for to, it blows my mind. I don't get it. I mean, guys, I don't get it. We're not worth it.
That's not true at all. Absolutely. I'm shutting that down. That's not true at all.
The billboard campaign has like over $3,500 fan funded. You saw the spree balloon delivery the other day to Hulu. There's all sorts of things fan funded and fan initiatives in the works, and obviously the social engagement of it all is just like the power of the Switch show.
Oh my God. I could not believe it. Me and Ashley were screaming. I think when she found it, she like sent it to me or FaceTime me. I think we were at work. I don't know what was going on. And she's like, did you fucking see this? Did you see this? They sent balloons to who? And I was like, you guys didn't. Please tell me you did it. You did. you did that. So funny though. Oh my God. The fan engagement. And that's the great thing is like, again, understanding boundary and a sense of humor, like not being so aggressive about the agenda to keep it going, but just having a sense of humor and doing something like that is harmless, but shows appreciation and love, but it's also comedic and it goes a long way. And, and so just to be that inventive, it's so innovative, and thank you for being respectful about it. As funny as it is, it was still respectful and it didn't cross any lines. And I think that's where we'd really try our chances, is if it kind of went too far or like disrespected somebody or someone's space. And again, like that idea, brilliant, because it keeps everybody happy and it's funny. It's awesome. And I mean, again, the billboards, you guys, that's insane. Like, please don't spend the money on this stuff. It's so beautiful. And people are coming together and putting their own time and money into, they love it as much as we do. Blows my mind. It blows my mind that how lucky I am and that I get to wake up every day and people love to create as much as I do. And it gives me a job and it gives me a purpose. It gives me a reason to get up every day.
We can be loud, we can be annoying, but we can be clever.
So yeah, the fans are super cool. They are also fighting tooth and nail for the show. They sent balloons to Hulu. Yep.
Everyone was talking about that.
Really?
Okay, if any of you are balloon senders or balloon appreciators, just know it was like the talk of set the whole week. Like every shuttle I went, did you see the balloons? Did you hear about the balloons? I'm like, yes, I heard about the balloons by the end of the week. But that was really cool. Good one, y'all.
Yeah, and they're also putting up billboards in December. So they raised $3,000 to get billboards put up in Los Angeles and New York over Christmas.
What?
So devil works hard, Motherland fans work harder.
Yes. Wow.
So are there any messages that you would love to send to the fans? Just
other than sounding like that Owen Wilson audio. Wow. I mean, I think just like a big thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure to join the world of Motherland, and it's been an even greater pleasure to see how much like joy and community that it's brought to the people that watch it. It's a privilege to be a part of it, and I'm so excited for you to all see season 3 once we're done. I'll keep it short and sweet. I can't wait to see what you guys do next. Screw us. What are you gonna do next?
This is to tell you, as and Arlen, how important this show is to so many fans. So we were completely distraught when we heard news of the 3rd season being announced, and that being the final season. So as you know, fans are trying very hard to fight for more seasons. You've seen the spree balloons to Hulu.
Yeah.
And the billboard, the fundraiser has raised, I think, $4,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, $4,000,
the
and
fund-
it's happening. It's happening already, and there will be billboards put up in New York City as well as Los Angeles. Yeah, so I will send you the details.
Many thanks to Ange Hall, Lisa Steinberg, and our lovely fans from A Little Asian Chit Chat for being so kind to allow me to use footage from their videos. I would also like to thank Taylor Hickson, Arlen, and S for being such amazing sports for taking part in these interviews. Relevant links to all these interviews can be found in the description below. Please watch them if you haven't already. And if you have, watch them again. They're amazing. Live tweeting can almost feel like playing FIFA 16. With a ball representing your tweet, and other Twitter users acting as your teammates and interacting with that tweet and then retweeting it. This in turn keeps the content at the top of the board or timeline so other teammates can interact with it. You can only retweet a post once, but you can quote a tweet as many times as you like. This means you can take someone else's tweet that has all the network tags, hashtags and reasons for saving the show, quote that information while adding your own message at the same time.
That passing is top class.
Renew Season 4 now, renew Season 4 now, renew Season 4 now. If that's all it took to get networks to take on Motherland Fort Salem, why'd stop at Season 4? Let's push for 20 seasons, yeah! This footage is from the 6th of December 2021. On this day we were tagging at Hulu and Netflix. The maximum amount of characters in a single tweet used to be 140. In 2017 they doubled it to 280. This is good news. You've still got to remember, when you are live tweeting, you've got to pour your passion into that message. Then leave room for the network you are tagging, as well as Motherland Fort Salem and save Motherland Fort Salem hashtags. So having some messages saved in a Word document can save you a ton of time when it comes to actually live tweeting. It ensures you got the correct amount of characters and you can tweet as fast as possible. It's up to the rest of the fandom or teammates to pick up the tweet and retweet or quote it, so that others can do the same. Do other fans have their own preset tweets? I'm unsure, but I'm hoping that others might adopt this when they come to do events. On the 23rd of August 2021 at around 7:57 PM UK time, the Motherland Fort Salem petition was born. It was set up by Taylor Hickson and fans jumped on it. This post alone, having 1,803 tweets, 342 quote tweets and 3,828 likes, proved people really wanted to do something. This was the day of the announcement that shocked fans that the show would be renewed for Season 3, then it would end. On the 24th of September, just 1 month after the petition had started, we lost nearly 5,000 signatures, and that was just in a few hours. I also believe that a few weeks later we lost 500 signatures, and the total was reset for the second time to 20,000. There were a few reasons for this. One was a technical glitch that would allow people to sign the petition more than once. A second was people weren't checking their emails and validating them after they signed, so they were discounted from the total. The system needs to be sure that you are human and not a robot. A third reason was people were signed into Twitter on guest accounts. I can't validate this, but it won't allow you to sign without registering first now. Also, you can only retweet if you've signed in before. So if you do decide to share the petition, please make it very clear that you absolutely must, and I mean this, must check your email after you sign and validate, otherwise it really won't count. On the 20th of October 2021, I started my own personal mission to track daily petition signings and share that information on Twitter. This was to ensure the petition was visible to new members. I also started sharing the petition on my YouTube account because not everyone uses social media, so sharing the petition on as many platforms as possible ensures more people see it and interact with it, which in turn equals more signatures. One last thing I have to say about the petition is people are still donating money, retweeting and sharing it as much as possible. We average around 100 new signatures a week, which I think isn't too bad. You may recall earlier I talked a little about our tweet storm from the 6th of December 2021. Well, here are the results. According to Motherland Fort Salem billboards, we did pretty well. We hit around 7,605 tweets and we were the top 14th hashtag of the day. Woohoo! With more tweet storms planned very soon, it can only get better. So this is it. This is the part where fans get to show their reaction to the event. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to pause the video if I scroll too fast. Take care.